What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today, in the world of indie games, this is not an indie game. Now, this is by THQ Nordic and a couple of other developers that are underneath their publication branch, but at the same time, I usually like just about everything THQ Nordic does. So, The Guild 3. This game has been out in early access now for about 2 years. When it first released back in like 2017, the game was rough. There wasn't a whole lot of stuff to do, it was kind of barely working, they released in a rough shape. But 2 years later, we're here to check on it, and I hear reports that the game is a lot of fun now. It's still got some bugs and some rough edges, but let's dive on in and take a look at it and see if in any way it can inspire us to the same joy the Guild 2 did, because the Guild 2 was one of my favorite games ever. Being able to start my own criminal cartel that just like robs and pillages along the edges of town, and like fabricating evidence and like sabotaging judges and everything was like the best. We might not play this like that this time around, but we'll see what happens. We've got Visby down here. We can pick the city that we want to start out with, basically. These are different map layouts. I don't think the map layout really like affects anything other than the number of dynasties that are available on the map that you're going to be competing with. So if you're going for like a really small one, you want to go with Heligoland, I guess, which apparently is in Frisia. Or you can go with like Visby or any of the smaller areas. But I think this one is the smallest map in the game to compete over. Let's go with the little map, I guess, because I don't feel super confident about my ability to take on a number of other dynasties without getting myself knifed in the process. It's a dangerous world of city-states out there, and I would rather protect my neck than make a lot of money. I'll be honest with you. To make things clear, we've started out as a poor fellow. So that means that we've actually started out below the rank of citizen, below the rank of serf. We're like all the way down the chain. We're like way, way down there. In order to work our way up, we're going to need a workshop, and we're going to need a whole bunch of other stuff. So hopefully, we can get that arranged. Let's start the game on off. We've got to make our character, Horatio von Dixburg. This is my character that I was playing with last night when I was trying to figure out the game and get all the systems nice and done. Apparently we started out as a serf, actually. I can be herbalism. Okay. Or I can be a rogue. We can do jugglery and palmistry. The path of the rogue is shady indeed. Robbery and misdemeanors mixed with the noble and lesser integrity of the landscanet. Okay. I don't know what I want to do. We can be a farmer. We can be an herbalist. We can be a craftsman. Or we can be a rogue. I think I'm going to go with craftsman. All right, and then our name will be Jerkston Janeworthy, because I like alliteration. I got to go with the color green. I got to get that sweet-ass green color right there, that hunter green, that good-looking green. I like it a lot. We can change up our beard if we really want to. This is not the hairstyle that I would like to rock either. It looks like we took the ass end of a sheep and just plopped it on our head. Dude, we can have like an awesome bandana. I kind of want a gangster bandana. I kind of want it. Okay, we're going to have the gangster bandana. We have to do the gangster bandana. Let's do it. We've got ourselves a bandana now, so apparently we're feeling particularly roguish. We can have a beard. We can have like sideburns and chops and like a goatee. Yeah, let's go with the Ska Band Express right here. We're just going to be in real big fish for the rest of our career. That'll work out. And then we also have some points we can allocate. You can move things around as much as you want. These all affect different things, so like strength and dexterity tend to affect combat. Dexterity intelligence tends to influence your ability to craft things. Charisma and intelligence tends to do with like social stuff. Basically, there's crossed over stats, and as you level up, you're going to increase these, and you're going to get better at stuff. Eventually, your character will die, so every single time the clock runs out, like 2 years pass, and there's the possibility that your character will die if they're over the age of 30, because people in this time period apparently kicked off really, really early. Who knew that sitting next to a smoky campfire for your entire existence would cause that problem? But let's play the game. The Adventures of Jerkston von Janesworthy. Okay, we don't have a Von in there. The Adventures of Jerkston Janeworthy. Let's do it.
Welcome to the Guild 3, an economic simulation and RPG set in the late Middle Ages. You assume the role of a person in this historical scenario, but you're not just part of it. You can write your own success story. Your starting character, your avatar, will age during the game. So you should get married and have children, so your heirs can continue the game. You have chosen the normal difficulty level. Starting the game will be slightly easier for you until you reach the rank of citizen. You decided to take over the role of a fairly poor and inexperienced character who has arrived at the city gates just a few days ago. You will have to work hard to achieve the rights of a citizen, which will allow you to live and work in the city. People say everyone can be the masters of their own fate in the free cities. Your parents were peasants who worked hard on the fields of the Lord in a village near the town. No one in the city really cared about the poor people who lived there and tried to survive with all sorts of lowly work. You swore to God that you would rule this city one day.
Here I am.
All right, so here we are. We've been dropped on into the game. We are in our farmhouse called the Dry Enough. One thing that, like, off the bat, I wish was kind of different about this game is I wish that when the game was paused, you could still pan around and, like, look at stuff and, like, give an order. They obviously wouldn't be taken out until you unpause the game, but I would be able to just, like, move the camera around and look at the city while the game's paused so that we can kind of set ourselves up, because this game does operate on a limited time frame. You're not going to be able to really take a look around, take a deep breath, figure out what you want to do, because the moment that you start playing, your opponents have all started playing too, and they're AIs, which means they are single-handedly working their way towards whatever their victory condition is. And so anyways, here we are. We're inside of our house. We can walk out of the house right here. We can take a look around. The first thing that we're really going to need is we're going to need a craftsman's hut, and then we're going to need to name the craftsman's hut. We're going to call this Big Woody's. That's going to be my nickname. I've decided my nickname is Woody. Are there any other craft shops around here? That's a craftsman's hut right there. So we need to kind of cut this guy off from the center of town if we can. What's the main thoroughfare going back to the main city? Right there? Okay, so we're going to put our craftsman's hut like right there. Because what that does is it gives people coming out from the city an incentive to come to our craft shop instead of his craft shop. Now, the people that get into the city, he will have better command over. But this guy it's unfortunate because he's put his craftsman's hut way down in the bottom south, which means people need to get all the way into town before that's going to be useful. But we haven't made that mistake. We've kind of blocked off, honestly, if I was really smart, I would have put it right here on this corner, because then we would have had full command of the city, I think, and its finances. But anyways, let's get started. I'm going to click over here. Jerkston Janeworthy, let's take a little trip to the market. Let's do that. In addition, we need to take a look around. We need to see if we can find some ladies. Some ladies to woo. Let's go over... Actually, let's go back to our house real fast. We're going to go back to our house. We can do that by clicking on that button right there. And inside of our house, there are some limited crafts that we can do. What I would like to do is I would like to make a bucket of flannel. That's going to allow us to clean ourselves. So we'll make like 2 of these. Okay, and now that we've made 2 of those, we will also make like 2 bouquets of flowers because we need to get married post-haste. The faster we can get married, the better. You also see that we accumulated a little bit of XP from participating in those actions. Apparently, washing my balls gives me the ability to level up and become stronger. That explains why there's been so few level ups in my life. All right, let's go back to Big Woody's. We'll take a look at some of the stuff that we can make over here. On top of that, we can embark on a romance, which I think is a really good idea. We can hit on Janzy. There's apparently Milky. There's Zwentyi. I can't say any of these names, all right? None of these names are super easy to say. However, we'll get to it eventually. Manolda. Sure, we'll talk to Manolda in a minute, all right? We'll talk to her in just a second, but let's go inside this building right here. So from pine wood, we can make ourselves some planks, and from iron ore, we can make ourselves some iron ore bars, and then from the planks that we produce from the logs, we can make torches, which sell pretty nicely, actually. It's one of the ways to make a profit pretty fast early in the game is by doing that. But we don't have any of the items that we need, and so we'll have to go to the market to grab those items. In addition, it's getting kind of late, and so I would recommend we probably do some kind of wooing here. Like we find somebody. Let's see. I don't know. They're all getting kind of older. We probably want to go with like that's too young. We probably want to go with, I don't know, let's try Janzy.
Won't take long.
Let's try Janzy. Why not? I think my pocket has been picked. We just lost money, and I'm not sure doing what. Where's Janzi at? Where are we going? One thing I would like to see for this game is for the indicator icon for wherever you're moving to be a little bit more bright and garish, and also for the game to allow you to zoom out a little bit further by comparison to where it is right now. Oh, there's the Death Yard Cemetery. It's a very literal naming structure. There goes our little dude across the bridge over here, taking a look about town through the front gates. Is this like officially the city over here? Oh, wow, they're going to send me like all the way into the city. Is that her right there? I don't know. Oh, there she is, I think. Yep, we're going to go hit on Jan. We're going to go hit on Janzi, all right? We're going to go be like, I am interested. There you go. So we've engaged in a romance now. We don't really have any quests at the moment. Since we're already up here, I would suggest that maybe we just go to this market instead of the other one, and then we'll drag a whole bunch of stuff back with us to the shop. Later on in the game, we'll be able to buy like a horse cart or like a hand cart so that we can carry more things with us. If you wanted to go to your character's inventory, you can actually just kind of, there's usually a little bag right here, but from here you can see your stats sheet. This is all the stuff that you have equipped right now. And then the inventory interaction will come up whenever you're inside a shop, like right there. You see that right there? There it is. My suggestion would be, let's buy some wood. So we bought 40 woods. We don't have the ability to chop down trees or anything else like that. If we level up a little bit and we move ourselves further on into the game, we'll be able to own a lumber mill so that we can start actually just producing our own stuff and no longer being reliant on the market. But for right now, as far as I can tell, there appears to be some kind of embargo or treaty that does not allow me to chop down trees or chew down trees or kick down trees or whatever my skill set is for getting those trees knocked down. We don't have it, all right? I'm going to speed this up real fast so that we can go back to town a little faster. But we started a romance, apparently with one of the plague doctors. Means we're probably going to get sick and something bad is probably going to happen to us. But we need to get married. We need to start popping out kids because this game only lasts. It's just like Crusader Kings 2. This game only lasts as long as you have heirs. And all of our opponents were able to make an heir during the last year cycle. So while I was working on my career and trying to move myself up the chain, they were all getting down to the business of baby making. Let's go ahead and move all of that into there. What I would like to do is we will hire an employee. That will be this guy right here, Amelki. His or her job will be just to take care of the shop essentially and just always be here so that we don't have to. She'll level up independently as well. She has her own skill trees and she's actually a person that exists inside this world. She will go out and like do things and she will kind of have a life on the side of work in case you were wondering. And so what's one of the nice things about this game is when they say it's like an economic simulation, they're not lying to you. Pretty much everybody in this game has like something that they're doing or like something that they're up to or a goal that they're trying to accomplish. And it's really up to you to decide who you want to ally yourself with, who you want to work with, and who you find appealing in order to accomplish the goals that you want to accomplish. So I'm going to perfume myself, and then we're going to take some bouquets of flowers. We'll go down to this bag right here. And then we'll hold on a second. Give me a minute. I gotta wash my pits, all right? I gotta wash my pits and naughty bits before we go talk to her. There we go. Give it a good scrub. I'm now effectively perfumed and leveling up. Now then, let us consider giving those to Janzi. Ah, the gambles of love and the labors of the heart. Did it work?
I'm delighted to see you.
Does she like me more now? She does. She likes me more now. Okay, so there's a cooldown on bouquet of flowers, but I'm going to give her more bouquets of flowers. It's important that you wash yourself before you hit on the ladies. All right? She doesn't want to walk up on your hamburger smelling ass and think about what that's going to be like later on in life. We got plus 23 with her. Good. We can embark on a romance. We can kiss on the cheek. We can sweet talk. We can compliment them. We could try to compliment them. Why not? We'll just follow her around all day, giving compliments and generally just being that guy, I guess. What else can I do here? Can I sweet talk her? Sweet talk her. I believe in you. Aw, dude, she shot me down. Apparently I failed, and now I'm wounded because my romantic advance was defensive. Did that, like, ruin my entire relationship with her? No, we're still good. We're still all right. Let's take this thing back to town. We got to go pick up some more flowers, all right? We're going to have to bribe our way into her heart. Everybody knows that's how romance apparently works in the Middle Ages. It's just all bribes and deals. And what's going on at the shop over here? You finish off all them planks? You finish off all them planks? All right. Go ahead and start making some of these right here as well. A good opportunity for trade. Long-distance trade reports. Due to a lack of trade goods, Hamburg is willing to buy essentials at high prices. The demand will end soon at 18, so at 18, or I guess at 8:45 tonight, it will be over in 1402. I don't know why I was combining the 14 with the 20, but apparently at 8:45 tonight, we will stop getting paid good prices for things. How much are the torches worth right now? Are they worth like a bunch of money? Oh, they are. Wow. They're selling for a pretty decent price right here. Definitely do not put that in the front of the shop. Stop it. Please quit it. I don't want to sell that stuff. Stop that right now. I mean, I guess we can leave them there, and if anybody walks by and ends up wanting one, they can have it. But for now, I think it's a bad idea. Are these people going to come inside my shop and buy my things? Somebody should come buy my things. Nobody's even been inside my shop yet, and it's making me depressed. It's making me depressed, and it's making me hate my life. All right, let's make some more flowers. I'm just going to bribe my way up the chain. It's all that I can do. When it comes to matters of the heart, you have to do your best. Wow, those seagulls are like really, really shrill. They are quite loud. Let's go ahead and give her some more flowers. We're just going to bombard her with flowers until she accepts our love, and then will join with us together in mutual carnal congress to produce offspring. Oh no, my perfume evaporated. Ooh, I think we might be almost done here. Yeah, we're getting there. Let's give her some... Oh, I gotta wait on the flowers? Okay, well... Oh, she just called me her hero. What was that an icon of right there? Apparently, it went really, really, really well. What's she doing? Is she, like, spreading petals or something? I don't know what she's doing. Oh, she's going and getting food. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, we don't have any money right now, so we should probably get on that. It would probably be a really good idea for us to have monies. Just for a second, anyways. Because if we can flip some of these torches right here and sell them off. I sold like a batch of like 80 torches last night for 3,500 monies. It was really, really awesome, and it worked out really, really well. And it gave me enough money to basically do whatever I wanted for like the next hour or two of gameplay without having to worry about finances. This lady is playing tough to get. Everybody else already has heirs and stuff, and I'm behind. Luckily, I'm only 20 years old, so we got a lot of cycles left until we die horribly. Probably of something related to our teeth. All right, so how much does she like? How much does she like me now? Can I just talk to her? Can I propose a marriage? I think I can. Let's propose a marriage. Let's try.
My life will only be complete with you by my side. In front of God,
she wore the plague outfit to our wedding? I mean, I guess I'm throwing stones from a particularly glassy house because I wore a gangster bandana and a shirt that I literally bought at a vape shop to my wedding. So, you know, like maybe it's probably a bad idea for me to be throwing stones right now. We can leave that scene, and now, as you can see, she's now playable. She's also level 6.
Very unfortunate.
What's unfortunate? What's unfortunate? You feel the overwhelming urge to eat a potato, but where could you get one? And so it is that you have to suppress your desire, but never forget it. Okay, the game was just playing a joke on me. Yes, all the way. It's true. It won't take long. It won't take long. All right, so they're about to get back home and do the deed. But I did want to point out that inside her inventory, she's got all kinds of goodies. She's got like paintings that are worth like $400, and she's got like cupboards that are worth like $500. She's carrying 5 cupboards on her back right now. That's how tough my wife is. Everybody should just be terrified of my wife because she's got 5 cupboards on her back. Every day is shoulder and leg day. Right now we're making a baby. Takes about an hour because my boy got stamina. And hopefully we'll knock this out and we'll have a baby by next season. And then next season we'll have another baby. Basically, we just need to start popping out kids until we end up with a male heir. The female heirs are good too, but the best we can do with them is kind of marry them into other people's dynasties to solidify alliances. Other than that, hey, nice. So apparently we now have a pregnancy. I need her to go to the market and sell all the stuff that's inside her inventory. I'm really, really glad. Hey, he leveled up from sex. Yay! I don't really know what oh, it's autumn of 1404. Never mind. Oh, cool. We had a boy. Nice, dude. Our first baby was a boy. The lion is secured unless he's assassinated. That's right. In this game, you can kill other people's children in order to end their line. And so we probably eventually want to get a bodyguard for him once we start getting involved in some intrigue and some problems. But up until that point, we're just going to take it slow. Let's go ahead and we've got... Let's take some charisma for right now. Apparently that makes me much more fertile, I think. I think our fertility just went up. Our attack power is kind of weak. Not that great. Janzi, what are you doing down here?
You wanted to talk to me?
Janzi, I need you to sell those. The family needs money. It's unfortunate. Actually, it's actually pretty fortunate. Go ahead and grab the wood from there. And then, Janzi, take that back to the shop so that our worker can get to it earlier today.
At your service.
And then, Jerkston, head on over here. Hey.
Stop clicking so hard.
There you go. Go back on over there. I'm clicking as hard as I... What's wrong with all these people? Are they, like, plagued or something?
La, la, la.
Oh, no, they have the flu. I probably shouldn't be near them too much. That's probably a bad idea. Are you not actually inside the market right now? No, don't go stand next to her. That's a mistake. Don't do that. What's next? You gonna just, like, lick her? You know? Like, don't do it. It's a mistake.
Someone has spoken well about you.
Good. Someone should speak highly of me. I'm a paragon of virtue. There we go. We'll put the wood inside of there so that she can get back to work. Actually, we'll just have the wife do it. We'll just have the wife do it. Something tells me... Oh, she's got really high strength. So she's kind of like a scrapper. Okay. All right. I feel it. I understand it. She is going to have to take off the plague outfit at some point. Otherwise, this is all not going to work out for me very well. But what we really need to do is we need to take a look at the... So the skill tree is the first spot that we can stop off. My suggestion there would be that we claim the commoner title now.
Congratulations.
So we're now officially a commoner.
Drive has earned you permission to bear a new title.
Yeah, and so now we can do new stuff. We can drive our workers, we can distract the guards, we can stack boxes at the market to make extra money, we can hunt rats, which will improve our family's reputation with the owner of a business. We can do a church donation, we can denounce someone publicly, or we can praise someone publicly. Those are all important actions that'll come up later, but what we really want is handicraft 2 as well. And then we're just going to kind of sit on our money for a little bit until we decide what we want to do. We need to be a citizen in order to get anything over here that's going to be a little bit more advanced. So we'll have to take some time there, but we'll get there. Don't worry. We've got somebody in our shop right now. What's he doing? Is he like trying to rob the place? Or is he just like browsing and trying to buy from us?
Home time? Great. Course. Course.
I don't know what he just did. Did he like sabotage my shop? I think he must have. Yeah, it looks like he must have sabotaged my shop or something. I'm not exactly positive what just took place right there. I would have to analyze a little bit. I would have to analyze. All right, so we've got that right there. Go ahead and throw those on in there. The wife can go ahead and actually I can just fire her. It doesn't even matter. We don't need to pay her because now I have a wife and she can work in the shop with me. I would suggest we make some more torches as well. There are other little social functions that we could get involved with right now. but how much is flax at the moment? Flax is 6 or 7. Okay, so if we have 6 or 7 flax, we can make these hilts. And then we can use that in order to make some daggers, possibly like 20 of them. They don't actually appear to be... Oh, no, they're pretty valuable right now. They're pretty much peaked out in price. So, yeah, if we can sell a stack of torches and we can sell a stack of daggers, plus that'll give us an extra couple daggers that I can equip my characters with just in case we're attacked by a unfriendly dynasty. So, anyways, my name is Splattercat. This is the Guild 3. Checking back in on it after all this time, the game has made a lot of progress, and it is much more similar to the Guild 2 now than it was when I checked it out last time. I appreciate you guys stopping on by. I haven't run into any major bugs with this game so far yet. Some people warmed in the reviews that there were major bugs, but nothing worse than what you would have seen in the final version of the Guild 2. I haven't run into them yet, and so I can't corroborate that as of right now. I played for a couple of hours last night, and didn't run into anything major other than the fact that the AI seems to be a lot better at the game than I am. But I think that has more to do with my lack of meta knowledge, knowing what I should be working on and kind of taking my time and leveling up my crafting and everything else, rather than just going balls to the wall trying to hold public office like the AI does. And so anyways, leave a like on this video if you wanted to see a little bit more. I really appreciate you guys swinging on through. If you don't know who I am and what I do, my name is Splattercat. I sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile in the world of indie games every single day so you don't have to. If you wanted to talk about this game and pick my brain about it, you can check out the Discord that I've got linked down below. Aside from that, I also have a Twitch stream at twitch.tv/SplatterCatGaming where I'm live every single day and would love to have you. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you with something hot and fresh off the skillet tomorrow.